When I was a little girl, my father used to work at this place called a sawmill. A sawmill is a place like men get together and they cut down big old trees. Then they cut them down, they cut them up, and they cut them into firewood. So we used to go out there every day and take my daddy some lunch. And they had this guy named Mr. L.C. So my mother sent daddy food. He thought his cornbread was cake. He said, "Hey, Grace, can I have a piece of that cake?" My daddy said, "First of all, it's not cake." He said, "It's cornbread." He said, "But if you want a piece, I'll give it to you." So he gave him a piece of cornbread. So then he eat the cornbread, and my daddy go to work. When my daddy get off work, my daddy tell us what happened. So then my father left this job after the season was over. He started working at a gin, cotton gin. At the cotton gin, the people bring all their bales of cotton there. So my father used to get on the truck and the white trailers and take this big old round pipe and would suck all the cotton up, all the truck and the trailers into this big old pipe. And when they take out all the seeds and all the dirt and leaves and stuff out the cotton, the gin would blow it out. Then they make one big bale of cotton, and it'd be like 500 to 600 pounds. So when the cotton come out the printer, they would take that bale of cotton and they would cut each side, cut a sap out of each side of it, and they would wrap it up in a piece of brown paper and they would put it in the office. At the end of the year, the man that owned the gym would give it cotton to black people for the quilt. We used to take the cotton, we spread it out on 2 quilt tops and sew it together and make a quilt. So I used to love to go to this place to see that. And then they had this man there used to come there and he used to do this dance. They used to call the jerk. And they had one that dad and them used to love to see dance that came there. We used to watch him sometime, but dad and them would let us stay too much. We used to go there and get our water to drink and everything at this pump. And we used to get to meet a lot of people. Sometimes my dad would go to this gym to start working. He would work a whole week and he wouldn't get a chance to come home for 2 or 3 days. Then we saw him. He would come home and he would stay a night or so. He'd go back and he would work again. And they would only pay him like $4 a day. He did that for years. We did that. Then he used to pick cotton and ply and all kind of stuff. My father and I taught my 2 older brothers how to make a wood bench, how to put a bottom in a chair, and all kind of stuff. But one thing about my father, he was about 6'2" or 3", weighed 210 pounds. And he was always scared of a little mouse. If we all be in the house, everybody but my oldest brother, we see a little bit of little tiny mouse. Everybody would get their coats and stuff and go on the front porch and sit on the porch till my oldest brother get home so he can take the mouse out the house. And then my brother would get off the truck when he get off work and he would look at us and start laughing. And nobody wouldn't go back in the house till he took the mouse out. It would take him that long. But anything else, my father would fight for it. I love my father.